this space actually puts the artist first.
Yeah.
Or prioritizes the artist, their well-being, the work they create. It's so important.
We have worked together at least once a year, probably for the last 10.
Yes. My first experiences at Factory were Fringe, Summer Works.
Yes.
Were my first experiences. I remember seeing shows and hanging out in the
and the Next Stage Festival, where they used to have the winter tent out there. Yes.
Exactly. I'm a part of a community, first of all, and that includes you, and that includes the Ninas and the Phillips and the Mumbis. We're all a community, and we keep doing the work to kind of keep what we do alive, right? It's one of those things, we're all doing our best to kind of keep the work going, right? And to also kind of make sure that we're leaving behind something that's worth leaving behind for the generation that's coming
Building
after us.
back better than we found it. Not just when I'm done, but how am I laying a foundation for, as was laid for me, as was laid for, there's a lot behind us, and there's so much in front of us. And I look at these, and you must see them all the time too, that the 20-year-olds coming out of theater school looking to us as if we know something, which I only kind of do. When we did Here Lies Henry, it was really interesting because that play was such a formative experience for me, and for you, I think.
Yes.
And when we did it last season, I would have these young artists come up to me and say that they had not seen anything like that, like a solo show.
Yeah. Doing Here Lies Henry here at Factory was it was big for me, right? Daniel MacIvor, Damien Atkins, and I think we had this conversation during the time, because talking about one person shows, in the early years, even working on a Barbarima, Daniel MacIvor was the one who was doing it. I remember seeing his shows and going, how?
What do you like about working at Factory?
One thing that I would say is the community and the time that it takes to put things together, right? You're very, you're intentional with your programming, just as she was, but you're also very intentional with your programming. So when I sit down and you go, I want you to direct the show, it's a conversation and it's something that you've really thought about as a whole, right? So those conversations makes me feel like I'm a part of something bigger. Right, and I like that. I also like that you are trying to envision new ways of seeing things, right? So there is something around, we talk about Canadian theater, we talk about Canadian classics, and when we talk about what we're putting on our stages now, you are actively bringing Canadian work to the forefront, right? But there is something around also being able to kind of acknowledge the work that has been done, put it in new hands, right? Me directing Daniel MacIvor, that's a show that's tried and tested, that's been put into new hands, right? So I get the opportunity to kind of see the show through my eyes now, right? So there's also something around that's important, so the younger actors will come and be like, oh, that show.
A team, not just a dramaturg, artistic director, but Mark Aikman, our managing director, who understands. It's Molly, it's Rachel Penny, it's everyone at this theater who understands so deeply the new play process. There is a real intimacy, I think, between the staff, the artists that we work we've really worked hard to create this kind of container of it's not like a egalitarian where everybody definitely has their job and areas, but that feeling of lifting of artists, I think, is so through the team that we have built here. I'm very proud of it.
I can't confidently say that that's a priority across the board, right? But to enter a space where you go, oh, this space actually puts the artist first. Or prioritizes the artist, their well-being, the work they create. It's so important, and this space reminds me of that, right? So that's also something because if you're able to kind of create that trust, they will show up every time you call, right?
Like you came here.
Like I came.
You came here today. It's so great.